Welcome back, movie buffs. Today, we're diving into the realm of blockbusters with our list of the top 10 highest grossing movies in the world. Buckle up because we've got some heavy hitters here. If you're new to our channel, we would like you to click on the subscription button and comment where you're watching from. That being said, let's jump right into the video. Kicking off our list at number 10, it's Men in Black, International. Starring Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, this movie follows Agents H and M as they uncover a mole within the MIB organization. Despite mixed reviews, it managed to pull in a decent haul at the box office. With a budget of $110 million, it grossed around $253 million. Perhaps it was the promise of alien antics, or maybe everyone just wanted another look at Hemsworth's biceps. Next up at number 9, we have Terminator Genisys. Arnold Schwarzenegger is back, again. This time, the movie reboots the timeline, showing Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese trying to stop Skynet once and for all. The timeline might be more confusing than my grandma's knitting patterns, but who cares? It's Arnold. With a budget of $155 million, the movie raked in about $440 million. Not too shabby for a head-scratcher. Floating into the 8th spot is Gravity. Sandra Bullock and George Clooney play astronauts stranded in space after their shuttle is destroyed. It's a race against time to survive and find a way back to Earth. This visual masterpiece left audiences breathless and studios counting their money. With a budget of $100 million, it grossed over $723 million. I tried holding my breath for the entire movie, don't recommend it. Rolling into number 7 is Transformers: The Last Knight. Explosions, robots, more explosions, Michael Bay at his finest. In this installment, humans and Transformers are at war, and Optimus Prime is missing. The key to saving the future lies buried in the secrets of the past. It might not have been a critical darling, but it sure knows how to blow things up. With a whopping budget of $217 million, it grossed around $605 million. I once tried to transform my car into a robot. Needless to say, it did not end well. At number 6, it's Ready Player One. Directed by Steven Spielberg, this film is a nostalgic trip through pop culture references. It follows Wade Watts as he searches for an Easter egg in a virtual reality world that promises immense wealth. If you ever wanted to escape into a virtual world and live out your wildest fantasies, this movie is for you. With a budget of $175 million, it grossed about $582 million. Just don't get too caught up in it, reality still exists, unfortunately. Roaring into the 5th spot is Jurassic World. The theme park is open, and dinosaurs are back, but things go awry when a genetically modified dinosaur escapes. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard lead us through the chaos. Despite the mayhem, we all secretly wanted to visit, admit it. Dinosaurs never get old, and neither does the box office magic they bring. With a budget of $150 million, it grossed a colossal $1.67 billion. Just remember, no high heels in the jungle. At number 4, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, brings us back to the deadly arena. This prequel dives into the backstory of President Snow and the 10th Hunger Games, showing how he became the tyrant we know. Fans flocked to theaters to see how it all began, and the movie did not disappoint. With a budget of $150 million, it grossed around $705 million. It's a reminder that reality TV could always be worse. I volunteer as tribute, to stay home and watch, thanks.
Spectacles, not survivors. Persuade them to perform.
Flying into the 3rd spot, we have Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The saga that spans generations came to a climactic end with this installment. Rey, Finn, and Poe Dameron lead the Resistance's final stand against the First Order and the resurrected Emperor Palpatine. Whether you loved it or hated it, there's no denying its box office power. With a budget of $275 million, it grossed over $1.074 billion. May the Force, and the ticket sales, be with you. At number 2, it's Dune, Part 2. This epic continues the journey of Paul Atreides as he unites the Freemen of Arrakis to avenge his family and bring peace to the desert planet. With stunning visuals and an intricate plot, Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya lead an all-star cast through the sands of Arrakis. With a budget of $165 million, it grossed about $1.1 billion. If you didn't understand the first one, don't worry, just enjoy the ride. And remember, fear is the mind killer, but not for box office numbers.
What we do for the benefit of all.
And finally, splashing into the top spot is Avatar, The Way of Water. James Cameron did it again with his visually stunning sequel. The film explores the underwater world of Pandora, following Jake Sully and Neytiri as they face new threats to their home. The world of Pandora never looked so beautiful, or profitable. With a budget of $350 million, it grossed a staggering $2.3 billion. Just be glad you don't have to hold your breath as long as the characters do. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite blockbuster moments in the comments below. Until next time, keep those popcorn buckets full and the movie nights rolling.